大家好，我是 F。我今天为大家带来的是《天国降临：救赎》的游戏实况。上次呢，我跟汉斯去打猎了，结果汉斯却被抓住了。然后靠着我在长官那边学来的技术，一刀就把2个强盗给干掉了。但是把汉斯带回来以后，发现之前抢走我们剑的那个光头在马场那边杀人，所以我跟长官要去马场那边调查。好，在影片开始之前呢，请先帮我点赞、订阅哦。然后每天早上6点发布影片。好，先去跟长官汇报吧。长官，我来了。
Here we go. Are you ready?
好了。
I'm ready, Captain.
Good. Then follow me. Keep quiet and do exactly as you're told. I don't know what Sir Radzig sees in you, and I don't care. If you're to ride with my men, I expect you to listen.
Yes, sir.
Against all better judgment, they've decided to give you your own horse. The dappled gray beside my stallion is yours. Make sure you take good care of him. Now, mount up and ride behind us.
哦，这个就是我们的小灰马，我们属于自己的马啊！来，上马。
No dawdling. Last one there won't find me a happy man. 哇，大家看看，长官带着部下这样前往，还真的有点羡慕啊。我们可能之后也会招自己的部下吧，之后可能会招兵买马，不然的话，我觉得我们自己一个人行动很麻烦啊。之后应该会去买一下佣兵吧。OK 啊，那继续走吧。 Where's your master?
In the paddock.
Crucifix. What kind of beast could do this?
哇，
Blood of the
怎么
martyrs.
都是马死掉了？
What happened here? Why?
Someone came at night and hamstrung every one of them. The horses, screaming, must have woke poor Radek, the stable boy. And when he tried to stop them... And then my husband. When my husband tried to help them, they killed him too. And when they were done, they put a torch to the stables.
My sincere condolences, ma'am. I swear we'll hunt those monsters down and make them pay for this.
The horses were still alive when I came. We had to finish them off. All of them. The pain in their eyes. They couldn't understand how anyone could do this to them.
Did they steal anything? Any horses?
Nothing. They wanted blood, not coin.
Did your husband quarrel lately? Was there anyone who might want revenge?
He argued over the price of a saddle, maybe, but nothing that could drive a man to this.
These are dark days when there's more kindness in horses than in men. Did you see anything? How many were there? Or what did they look like?
We saw no one.
Has anyone tried to follow the trail?
No. We were fighting the blaze until now, and even if we weren't, what chance would any of us have against someone who could do this?
Pox on it. Mount up and quarter the area. We have to find out where they went. Look for tracks and ask the folk if they saw anyone. Fuck! Someone must have at least caught sight of them.
Yes, sir.
What about me, Captain?
What the hell use are you? You stay here.
Please, let me do something. I could have a look around the area and see if they left any tracks.
Well, if you must. Just don't get in anyone's way, don't go too far, and come back here when you're done.
看来长官还是对我们很信任的嘛。好，那我们去看一下有没有生存者吧。
I'm sorry to trouble you, ma'am, but could you tell me about...
The noise woke us up. Me and...
Go on.
My husband went out. Then I just heard loud voices. And it's so stupid. I didn't find out until the morning.
Did you recognize any...
No. But they spoke
At each other?
Yes. Something must have happened.
哦，所以说他们有人起争执哦。
And where did you hear this noise?
Everywhere.
I mean at the very start.
I don't know.
Did you get a look at them?
No.
Who should I question about the raid?
Ginger was sleeping in the stable. He might have... Jacob, the old stable boy. From what I've heard, Mark was the... I don't know of any... Take care.
They killed the animals. Why did they kill them?
Think carefully now. How did it all start?
Then Smill. He shouted.
You're certain it was the animals first, and...
I'm certain. Now I'll never forget.
Did they take anything?
No.
What happened after that?
We ran outside.
The stables were already burning.
No. It was to set the blaze.
You said they were demons.
No, just
How many of them were there?
not many. There were just a few that came after us, but more round the back.
So they were yelling because of all...
No, something happened.
In the back?
Towards the woods. To the north.
So some of them were running away and the other...
Aye. For a time. Then more of us came
Where? Where did they run to?
to the north.
Did you see a big man among...
That cutthroat, that devil.
So he was here? That bloodthirsty beast. Thanks.
God be with you.
好，所以说我们找到一个线索，他们往森林跑了。
Who's there?
Easy.
I don't know anything.
Are you hurt?
No, nothing. No,
What really happened here?
I don't know. Someone attacked. I don't know who.
You didn't happen to hear where they came from?
No, I didn't see a thing.
这家伙怪怪的哦，为什么那么讲自己不知道？继续找吧。
To ask questions. You should have fucking...
What's wrong with your arm? That's nasty. It needs...
That feels in my bed.
And how did you come by that?
I heard someone talking, so I went to look and shouted at those bastards. Caught one by...
Without a weapon? With just your...
Yeah. But he cut me pretty good, the fucker. Lucky for me the other started to come out then, so the raiders...
And you've got no idea...
Something must have...
What in the world happened?
The bastards attacked.
Can you help me?
How?
You know the area. How can I figure out which way?
May the Lord watch over you.
哦，我差不多把这一整个地方都看过一遍了，好像已经没有什么其他地方了。我们等一下就去跟长官汇报一下吧。好，我们去跟长官汇报一下。长官，东西都看完了。
The raiders fled north into the woods.
What makes you so sure?
The stable boys. From what they said, it makes sense.
So, you're relying on the word of those cowards.
They might be scared, but they saw what they saw.
I'll send Ruda with you, if you do happen to be right. Good luck to you. Ruda!
Right here, Captain.
Go with Henry here and take a look in the woods to the north.
Sir?
Now!
走啊走啊！哎，我有一个小弟了，跟我走。
All right then. How should I?
Just do it quickly.
I always do. What are you doing here? Tired of life, are you? Man's boat. Go ahead and gather your strength. You'll need it.
看来不是我弱啊，是他们弱成这样子啊！来啊来啊！
I'm fucking dying here. Nobody can match me with iron in their hands and
Captain Bernard, tell him what you saw.
some
Meanwhile,
damn
I'll keep
peasant
watch
kills
here.
me. Dagger covered in blood.
他叫我去找长官，他在这边看着。OK。哎，要收一下身是不是？等我一下。哎。
Someone in Neumann must know more about it.
OK， 我们去找长官吧。长官，我回来了，报告一下。
I saw them.
Who?
In the woods, there's a bandit. In the clearing, a short way along the path from the north gate.
Bloody hell! Let's have at them! Good luck to you. Men! We know where they are! Follow me!
哦，要杀过去了，只是你这样跑的有点慢哦。不是啊，他们已经2个都死掉了。你们全部人都冲过去，有点不太对吧？
What the fuck happened here? That was a job well done, lad. I don't reckon we'd have ever found those bandits without you.
Do you know who this belongs to? It's a hoofpick I found on one of the dead bandits.
How should I know? Go and ask at the stables. Take care now.
所以要我自己去啊，真的是啊，去找马教问问嘛。
Do you know whose hoofpick this is?
Ginger's. He was always bragging about it.
I found it on one of the bandits in the woods.
But he... Because of him? Because of him they murdered us? Lord in heaven!
Wait, hold on. You think Jin...
He ran off! Don't you see? He was acting so strange.
That does sound rather odd. And you don't know where Ginger could have gone?
Dunno. May the Lord watch over you.
Do you know anything about this hoof?
Yeah. It's
Any idea where I might find this Ginger?
Well, that's the thing.
What?
Look, I know how he looks. But Ginger is a fine fellow.
Where could he have fled to?
I might now. But you gotta promise me one thing.
You have my word.
Sometimes the charcoal burners come to see him. He gets on well with them.
Where's that?
No idea. They've always kept to themselves, you know.
But the forest is full of folk like that. They could...
Aye, except these ones won't be far. If you follow...
Only what?
Ginger didn't go that way, though.
But how can I find them?
There's always smoke when they work. You'll smell them before you see it.
So if I go through the woods along running water...
Exactly.
哦，要找到金节是不是？我看一下哦。先去这边的南方问烧炭工哦。OK。
I'm looking for a stable boy from...
Then why aren't you looking for him at the stud?
Because he fled from there and supposedly went to see some charcoal.
Well, he didn't come here. You'll have to try out. Take care now.
Leave the others in peace.
I hope I can.
Could you help me?
Depends what you want, doesn't it?
I'm looking for Ginger, a stable boy from Neuhof.
Sorry, there's never been a lad.
A murder's been committed at Neuhof, and that boy, like...
There's been murder aplenty in these parts of late.
There'll be a lot less murdering going on once I bring those...
Calm down, lad. For the love of God. There's been no one like the boy. You might want to hurry. You're not the first to be asking about him.
They didn't happen to say what they...
No. But they definitely...
Do you have any idea where else...
You said he was friends with the charcoal burners?
But that forest is huge.
Then follow the river. That's how you found us.
Alright, I'll go and ask.
Take care now.
哦，他也不在这边哦，所以我们要去跟着水流走，是不是？哦，这里啊，有点远呢。好吧，那我们走吧。
I hope I can be a...
I'm looking for Ginger from Neuhof.
I know him. What do you want of him?
There's a few questions I need to ask him.
Well, you'll have to go somewhere else to find him. He doesn't come here much.
I really must speak with him. A murder was committed at the stud farm, and that...
And you think he had a hand in it?
Hard to say. He ran away, but on the other hand, it seems he stabbed one of the attackers.
Well, when you put it like that, it's clearly urgent business. I do know him. Not
Downstream by Talbot.
If you follow the river to the west, you...
Yes?
Some other men have been around asking about him, but they weren't as... I'll be with you.
哦，所以说还有其他人在找金姐哦，那应该是那些土匪吧？那我们应该赶快找到金姐了。走走走。
God be with you.
I'm looking for Ginger, a stable boy from North.
Then why don't you look for him at the...
He was there, but now they say he's hiding amongst some charcoal burners.
And where did you hear that? Anyhow, there's no one...
Look, a terrible crime's been committed at Neuhof, and Sir Radzig wants the culprits found. And here you are, mate.
Well, if you've been sent by Sir Radzig, you can deal with those two criminals who've been lurking around.
And do you know where they are?
They won't be far, but I don't know where exactly.
So you're saying I should find them and kill them?
Just see to it they can't cause any trouble here.
That's fair. I'll look for them.
The words of a true man. Once you take care now.
哦，所以他们寻找那些人也在啊。那我们去找那两个土匪，把他们杀掉。
Is someone there?
Christ!
敢睡觉啊！睡觉就是要被我杀的。你们的东西都是我的了。哎呦，他们好穷哦！哎，你们箱子有什么？让我看一下。 有点穷啊。我们这边睡一下，要晚上了。你们可以走开吗？我要睡觉。我睡这里好了。哦，好了，早上了，我们回去找金杰吧。
God be with you.
Where are you hiding?
How did you...
Don't try that one on me. I know he's friends with a pair of twins from here.
If Sir Hunter sent you, then you should deal with those two cutthroats who've been...
I dealt with that pair. I happened to run into them and...
Really? And I suppose I have to take your word for it.
If you want proof, I can take you to them. Maybe I should have brought you their head.
I'll take your word for it. All right, a bargain's a bargain. Ginger, there's an overgrown path that leads from there right...
Good. Thanks for your help.
Take care now.
哦，终于知道金杰在哪里了。我看一下哦，在这里啊。OK， 我们走吧。金杰，找到你了。
Jesus, you've led me a merry day.
What do you want from me?
I want to ask you a couple of questions. Why did you run off like that? Where...
What?
Right, one thing at a time. Why did you run off in such a hurry?
Because I was afraid they'd come back and kill me.
Who?
Those bandits, of course.
To get revenge on you for killing their mate?
Killing? Me? I never killed anyone.
I'm looking for your friends. Where are they?
Charcoal burners? They're over at the...
To hell with the charcoal burners. Where are your...
They're not my mates. They nearly killed me. I recognized one of them, so I...
Recognized? Who was it? Talk!
I don't know his name.
What can you tell me about him?
I saw him a few times.
And?
I know he lives in a house on the edge of the village.
Why did you kill that man?
What? Bandit?
This is yours, isn't it? I pulled it from...
That is mine, but
What fellow?
I don't know his name, but he's from Uzhitz.
He limps and he's from Uzhitz.
It's all I know.
And now tell me exactly, and don't leave any...
That's quite...
Don't worry,
All right. I woke up in the middle of the night. Only there was something there that shouldn't have. Then it was too late. They went past, and I thought...
Then the slaughtering...
Yes. I thought that still... It was terrible.
And then?
It seemed some of them didn't like it either. They started squabbling among them.
So you stabbed the first one in the belly?
No. He ran right into me. He was running fast for a fellow with a limp. I did what he said,
And then?
Then I waited in case that limping one from Uzhitz came back. I didn't...
What about the others?
I don't know. There might have been, maybe...
Do you know what they argued about?
I didn't hear everything, but I reckon some of them were only there to steal.
That sounds terrible.
If only I yelled.
If you had, you'd most likely be dead.
But still...
There was nothing you could do. That's all. I've heard everything I need to hear, so I'll leave.
Wait! What about me? Won't you help me out?
Perhaps I could.
I'd like to go back to the stud farm, but those
They're out of the way. I ran into them on my travel.
Really? That's great.
What?
I'm afraid to go back to the farm.
Just try, and you'll see whether they drive you away or not. But if you expect...
I suppose...
好 ，OK， 接下来要到这里啊。他说要去这个地方的城镇，好像去拜访那个跛脚的，好吧？那我们走吧。哇，有敌人啊！
Knees, have you?
哇，他们也太弱了吧！好，把东西收一收吧。好了，收完了，那我们继续找那个长官吧，要先跟他汇报一下状况。好，我们走吧。长官，我回来找你了。
Well, look who...
I was looking for that boy, and I had to follow the trail before it went cold.
And what if some bandit skewered you and left you for dead? We'd never find you because you told no one where you were going. How would I explain that to Sir Radzik, eh? I really don't know, my lord. He disappeared. Silence! Keep your ignorant mouth shut. I'm giving you the benefit of a veteran. I'd like to kick your arse back to the castle and be shut of you. But it's true, you're a fucking... God have mercy on you if you ever try anything like that again. I hope we've got that out of the way. I've made myself absolutely clear.
I talked to Ginger and found out what happened.
Out with it then.
Ginger fled because he recognized one of the raiders. He was afraid they'd come back to silence him.
Well, he was right. They were asking him.
He didn't know his name. Some fellow with a limp from Ujits.
All right, since you've gone this far, you may as well ask around in Ujits. We've enough to do here in these parts anyway. Sir Radzik will tell you about it. He said to send you to...
拉德基什么时候来的？我刚怎么没看到他？天哪！
Greetings, Henry. I hear you won the rat-eye tourney. Well done, lad.
My lord, I managed to find a clue to the whereabouts of the bandits.
Excellent. Bernard already told me what's been happening, but I'd like
The whole story, or just the gist of it, sir?
It's up to you what you consider important.
Well, in the end, I tracked down the stable boy who fled in fear of his life, and for good reason.
And his name?
The boy didn't know him by name, only by sight. But if I ask around, I'm sure folk will know who limps and keeps peculiar company. Villagers like to gossip.
But what if he's not there? He could have fled, maybe even to Kuttenberg.
If I don't find him in Ujits, I'll ask around. Someone will know something about...
All right. Better go to Ujits then. Find this limping footpad and get the names of the others out of him. They have to face justice. Then bring him to me in Mehoyed and I'll decide on his fate.
Certainly, sir. Why choose Mehoyed?
It's somewhat at the centre of events, isn't it?
Sir, do you think they're going to try the same thing again? But the bandits won't find much silver in places like that.
There's always a groschen or two, some food and so on.
True. If they'd stolen them, they could have sold them.
Exactly. It's not about the silver.
But what?
Creating fear. Such great terror that you won't even squeak when they come to cut your throat.
I have some news about the investigation.
Good. Tell me.
The trail leads to Ujits.
I see. What?
That's all I found out so far.
All right. Come back.